Hello and welcome to a new reading vlog. I'm looking a little rough. I'm very, very tired. I worked last night and it was insanity. But I thought I would open up this reading vlog, even though I'm going straight to bed after this and not reading. But I wanted to get back into vlogging. It's been quite a while since I've had the time or the voice to do it because last month I was sick and didn't have my voice. So I'm and I still have a cough. I am only off for 2 days, so I don't know if this will end up being one reading vlog or if I'll like do this weekend and next weekend into one reading vlog. That seems the more likely option. But that doesn't really matter. What I'm currently reading, I am reading Radiance by Grace Draven. It's so hard for it to focus on this cover because it's like a shiny cover, but I'm very into it. I'm feeling it. I did stop mid-chapter last time because I was so tired when I was doing it. It's a short book, so I think I will finish tomorrow. I'm enjoying it so far. It's fun. I don't know if I'd even call it a critique, but my comment, if you will, on it so far is the premise is that they're kind of the spares. There's the heir and the spare, and they're being married off to each other to like bridge some trade and peace between these two countries. And they're different species. I don't remember the names of the species. I don't know how to pronounce a single word in this book. They're all like really weird names and everything. But like, I just don't believe that they're really so ugly to each other when they're both, she's human and he's like human-ish and she acts like he's so repulsive. I'm like, if I came across a human with gray skin and glowing eyes, I would be surprised, but I don't think I'd be disgusted. Like, I just feel like they have really extreme reactions that don't make sense to me. That's beside the point. I'm enjoying it. We'll finish it tomorrow. I'm kind of thinking, I don't know how much of a reading mood I'm going to be in this weekend versus just playing Harry Potter on my Nintendo Switch. But you know what? Maybe I'll put that in the vlog. I always say that I should have live streamed playing this game because I think that would have been fun. And it's the first video game I've ever played, so I'm really bad at it, which I think is actually kind of fun. So, anyway, that's what I'm reading. I'm also reading an audiobook. I'm reading Time's Convert by Deborah Harkness, but I usually just listen to that while I'm at work. So I will update more later. I'm literally like dead on my feet tired, so I'm gonna go sleep for the next like 11 hours. Bye. Good morning. If you're thinking, Spirit, you look the exact same as last night, you would be correct. I was so tired and then I didn't even sleep well, so I still look tired, and I decided to wear the same sweater as yesterday. So anyway, good morning. It is Saturday. Today, I'm actually very excited. I am going to a silent book club. So, I definitely want to be super comfy cozy this weekend, but I thought this was an exception for leaving the house, because I'm just going to go somewhere and read. So I'm going to bring 2 books because I can't decide. Radiance, because I do really want to finish this, but also if like I am too tired to be reading fantasy today, I have Ranger by Rebecca Sharp on my Kindle. It is a romantic suspense. I just recently read the 4th book in the series, so now I'm going back to read 1, 2, and 3 because I adored the 4th book, which is called, oh, that one's called Ranger. Now I'm reading Archer. I got there eventually. But yeah, these are the books I'm going to bring. I'm going to bring a couple snacks. It's outside in a park. It is pretty chilly today. Well, chilly for Arizona. So yeah, I'm gonna leave in a little bit. I also want to play my Switch today. Maybe that'll happen tomorrow, because I also think it's dead. Did I show you my Switch that I got? 1, I got a Nintendo Switch. 2, look at the little case that I got for it. It's little strawberries, and then this is I think part of the Switch. I think this is like a kickstand. The only thing is, even putting the case doesn't block that it's like the most horrible shades of blue and yellow, but I bought it for my friend, so I was able to like get a really good deal. But yeah, I've never played video games before, so it's been an interesting. But yeah, I also would like to write a little bit during this vlog. It's April, so it's Camp NaNoWriMo, and I last week woke up with like a fully formed idea for historical romance, and I stayed up until like literally 4 in the morning, plotted out the entire thing, started writing, and like it's not done yet. I'm on chapter 3, but I'm having fun. I'm gonna keep working on that. I'm going to try to anyway. So yeah, those are my plans for the day. I will see you at the park. Hello. I left both my book and my Kindle in the other room, but I finished Radiance by Grace Draven. I liked it. I did not love it like I thought I was going to. I ended up giving it 3.75. I don't do point markings very often, but it felt necessary. Also, sorry for the cough. It is what it is. But I wrote a review on Goodreads, but kind of my general thoughts are I liked the characters, and I liked the romance, and I liked the setup, but I just didn't vibe with all of the writing, and I have to go let my dog out. You know, every single night, Lovebug does this. I go to my room, I start getting ready for bed, I'm getting comfy, I'm getting cozy, and then she decides she needs to go outside. Anyway, I finished Radiance. It was good, but not great. My issues were with the writing. One, there were so many fantasy words that I could not keep track of them all. And like halfway through I just stopped trying. I didn't know what any of it meant and was just kind of vibing my way through. And then my other issue, and rather my bigger issue, was the pacing and kind of the timeline of it all. The pacing was just kind of off. Things like the big thing at the end, the big battle, all of that, felt like it should have taken longer than 40 pages. My issue was that it would be, you know, in a scene, it's called Scene B. We're in that scene, we're reading through that, and then we're, with no clear explanation, flashback to Scene A. But Scene A only happened a couple hours, maybe a couple days ago. And then again, without a very smooth transition, we're back in Scene B. Why? Just write chronologically. Just write Scene A and then write Scene B. There's no reason for her to be doing a task, flash back to the conversation that they just had 3 hours ago, then come back to the task in this scene. Just have the conversation and then have the task. Like, just, it was so confusing, and it happened so many times that like I noticed it. So I had an issue with that writing. But at the same time, I did really love the characters and I loved the relationship. I think I had the expectations a little too high. And I also did not know that this was not technically a standalone. Yes, they are happy, and if you don't read the epilogue, you can just leave it like that, kind of. But I don't know. I might read the other ones, I might not. I don't know. I'd have to sit on it for a while. I'm definitely not like raring to go pick up the sequel, but I enjoyed it. I liked it. I don't regret reading it, but I'll be interested to see what the rest of my book club thinks. So next, like I said, I picked up, Kindle's way over there, Archer by Rebecca Sharp. I already started that. I'm a couple chapters in. Loving it. Nothing's really happened yet. But I just love these characters and these brothers, so I'm excited to keep reading. For now, I'm gonna write a little bit more tonight and then get some sleep, hopefully, because I did not sleep well last night. So that's my update. I'll see you tomorrow. Hello. Welcome back to the vlog. It has actually been multiple days. It's Thursday now. I don't actually remember when I last updated. I think Saturday. I worked 3 shifts. They sucked. But you know, whatever. Survived. Hi, Lovebug. Lovebug wants to say hi. You want to say hi, Lovebug? Ew, don't lick me. That's disgusting. Hi. Okay, chill out. Anyway, I got home from work last night, or I got, Lovebug is, hi, what? She's just really crying. Probably because I have food on the table, actually. Anyway, I got home this morning, took a not long enough nap, and then had physical therapy, and then I stopped to get some canes. So I'm gonna have my lunch, and then I am still reading Archer by Rebecca Sharp, Dr. Rebecca Sharp. Loving it. Not super far in. I think I'm like 40%, so I guess I'm almost halfway. But loving it. Can't wait to read more. I think while I eat, I'm going to just watch a little TV and watch some Psych. But definitely going to read more of this tonight. Am I going to finish it? I don't know. And then I kind of have two roads for possible reads next. So one, I do really want to reread Turtles All the Way Down by John Green, because the movie comes out next month, and I just think it would be a better experience if I reread it, because I don't remember one single thing about that book. I read it like the week it came out, which was, God, how many, like 7 years ago, 6 years ago? God, probably even more than that. It came out, I think, my freshman year of college, so in 2016, so it's been a while. So I would like to reread that before the movie, but like I said, I had a little bit of a long week. I'm very, very tired. So like if it's not holding my attention enough, I might, you know, switch to the next book in this series. So we will see how I am feeling, but that's kind of my general reading plans. And then I do have to finish my audiobook because it's due in like 3 days. And I mean, I don't have too much left. I think I have 6 hours left on the audiobook, and I listen to this book on 1.5 times speed because all the different accents I can't do at 2 times speed. So, and that is Times Convert by Deborah Harkness. It's the 4th book in the A Discovery of Witches series. I am naming myself the official A Discovery of Witches ambassador of the book community on YouTube and on Instagram and on the internet, because not enough people read this series. It's so freaking good. I just got my friend to read the 1st book and she loved it. Please, if you have not considered Deborah Harkness, go check her out. The 5th book comes out this summer, so perfect timing. Anyway, I'm, like I said, 65% into that audiobook and loving it, obviously. So I can't say too much about it because it would spoil a lot of the other 3 books. But this one follows more Marcus and Phoebe, and Diana and Matthew and everyone else are still there, and Diana still has chapters. And I definitely think there's gonna be some stuff coming up, but a lot of the book so far has been Marcus's flashback. So to his human life, he lived during the Revolutionary War. So when the U.S. was like revolting against Britain, he's an American. He's from somewhere, I don't remember, somewhere in old-timey America. And so it's like a little bit of his childhood and his human life, joining the army, starting to train as a doctor, and then he meets Matthew, who becomes his vampire father, which for all intents and purposes is his father. Matthew is his father. And his journey becoming a vampire and where I am now, it's like his first couple months as, and I can't do this word justice with like the lack of accent I have or with my American accent, but they weren't calling it vampire quite yet. They say a were, and it just doesn't sound as good in my accent as it does like in the French accent being, or the Scottish accent of the characters in the books, but I just love that word. So does not sound good when I'm saying it though. It sounds much better when Isabeau or Gallaglass is saying it. But anyway, so yeah, he just became a vampire and he's trying to like adjust to that, learn. And then it's mirroring Phoebe, who is his love interest, doesn't feel a strong enough word. They're not married, but like in vampire culture, they're essentially married. So they're mated, so they're his mate. And it's about her journey to becoming a vampire as well. So having so much fun. I love A Discovery of Witches so much. So again, if you haven't read it, read it, watch it, become obsessed. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat my lunch. I'm gonna hang out, I'm gonna watch a little TV. I have no other plans for the rest of the night, and I plan to take advantage of that. I don't want to do anything. I did so much at work this week. So, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna watch a little bit of TV. Then I do think I have enough energy to read, and specifically this book. I really want to be reading Archer. I'm very excited to keep reading it. So, I hope you check in later. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm so tired. 4 hours sleep, and I woke up yesterday at 5 p.m. for work. So in 23 hours, I have slept 4 of those. So I'm not doing great, but I'm gonna give it a couple hours so I can flip back to like being on days for at least a couple days. I only have 3 days off, so what's even the point? But anyway, I'm gonna go eat and I will check in later. Bye. Welcome to Friday. My camera is currently resting on a saline flush. Draco, if you saw this, no you didn't. Anyway, ran some errands this morning, got a massage, got my nails done. You want to see? I was going for like something that felt in the vibe of Tortured Poets, since that comes out next week. And then I went to Target. So I thought I'd show you a Target haul. I'm gonna be honest, Target is really not the vibe anymore. My hair is looking rough. Anyway, I just don't like it. I don't like Target anymore. It's always so messy in there. The stuff is so expensive, but like none of it's worth the money. But a lot of the stuff I was just like restocking on like essentials, so whatever. I'll show you what I got. First off, some candy. I'm having book club tomorrow, so I got some stuff for that. We're having a little picnic. And I got, I'm gonna make these tonight, little pigs in a blanket, so, and then the candy. Those things I realize don't really go with each other, but we're just going with it. And then we're out of juice, so I got a juice. And then, so I got the Telescopic L'Oreal mascara. I have been using this mascara for a long time. I really, really like it. The other one I have alternated with is sometimes I'll use the Rare Beauty mascara, but I've been returning to this a lot more lately. I do really like it. And I needed a new one because my eyes have been like really red and itchy lately, so I thought maybe throwing out the mascara and getting a new one might help. I got some razor replacements. I hope it's the right brand. CeraVe moisturizing lotion, the same one I've been using for honestly almost a decade. I got this another color in the Glitterly Obsessed by ColourPop. Will it focus? There we go. And this one is in So Cute. I don't have like a white one, so and I love the glitter. What I went to Target for was the Salt Air brand. The only reason I went to Target and not somewhere else. But they didn't even have what I wanted. I wanted the Salt Air deodorant. They did not have that. They don't stock it at the Target I was at. So, but I got this lotion, or this body wash, because it smells so good. I wanted this scent in the deodorant form because I wanted to try it. Because they didn't have that, I ended up getting this. I hope it's good. It was really stupid expensive for a deodorant. So, and would you believe it? That 12 items was $100. So you will not catch me at a Target anytime soon, to be completely honest. And then I also looked at the books because they were buy two get one free. I'm like, okay, that's depending on the original price, like that might be an okay deal. But there were like no books that I wanted, so I didn't get anything. Should I just unbox my other mail while I'm here? I have my Curology box. Now, I feel like, well, you know what? No, this is a vlog. I can talk about whatever I want. So, and I do talk a lot about like skincare and makeup in videos. I love skincare. And God, it was probably 6 months ago now, I started Curology. And look, I know the ads are, you know, cheesy, and like anytime I see ads and stuff like that, I'm like, yeah, okay, no, it doesn't work. I genuinely recommend Curology. Not that I'm ever gonna be popular enough for them to want, like, sponsor me, but like genuinely I recommend it if you have any issues with your skin that you'd like to address. Like I have a really big issue with hormonal acne, and don't get me wrong, I also see a dermatologist. I'm also on oral medications, but I do think the combination of the Curology and the oral medication is what made it finally make a difference. Because like the oral medication on its own wasn't quite working. So adding like this topical medication really made a difference. So here's my box. Plus, so I previously had it like every other month, but I'm gonna try and like spread it out as far as possible because my last box, like I'm not even close to done with those products. So, except for the lip balm, I am done with the lip balm. So this is their mint lip balm. I use it every single day. And I think it's so funny because look at the way that it comes out. So it's this little thing on the side. Will it focus? Ooh, the dogs are howling outside. It's not gonna focus. It doesn't matter. But look, it's like it comes up like that. I think it's so funny. Put some on. Any mint flavored chapstick, I'm sold. So this is the actual package. I hope it's not too melted because it has been in the mailbox for a little bit. I'll show you what I have. So, what I use, this is the basic cleanser. I did try the medicated cleanser too. They formulated one. Why is nothing focusing? Probably because the lighting's horrible. Do you think? Hello? What if I do the influencer thing? There you go. This is the basic cleanser. I have tried the medicated cleanser and it ended up being too strong for my skin. I mean, I probably could have tried a different formula, but I didn't want to. So I prefer the basic cleanser. And then I use the cream moisturizer because my skin tends to lean towards, I feel like such an idiot doing this, but that's the only way I can get it to focus. There we go. I don't know. I can't see. I like the cream moisturizer better. I've also tried the gel moisturizer, the more lightweight one, but I prefer a heavy one. This one I use at night. This one I use in the morning. And then the actual formula, which I'm not going to show you the whole thing because it has my whole name on it, but I can tell you what's in it. So my formula, and I've kept it the first time I started at a lower dosage, and then these last two, the last time and this time will be the same. So it's tretinoin 0.018, clindamycin 1%, and the clindamycin is the thing that I don't really think is necessary in there. I don't think it's doing anything, but anyway. And then azelaic acid 8%, which I think the tretinoin and the azelaic acid I think are what's really making the biggest difference. So yeah, that is the treatment, and I use that every night. So that's my little haul, all my little stuff. I am going to read some more. I'm almost done with my book with Archer. I was going to bring my Kindle with me on my errands if I had any downtime, which one, didn't end up having much downtime. Two, my Kindle was dead this morning. So for now, I think I'm going to shower and get cozy, and tonight I'm going to read and I'm going to write. That is my plan. I was ahead on my word count for Camp NaNoWriMo, but now I'm probably behind a little bit just because of the days of work, and I couldn't read this week at work, let alone attempt writing on my phone. So yeah, that's my little update. I feel like there was something else I was going to say and I can't remember. Oh, I'm home alone tonight, which I hate. My mom's on a trip. And honestly, people who live alone, how do you do it? One, I talk too much. I need to chat. Two, I am afraid of murderers. So anyway, I'm gonna go take a shower. That's a good note to leave it on. This is an insanely long clip. Remember last week and I was like, I'm not gonna have enough clips to make a reading vlog and I'll just continue it next week. Now this is, I'll bet you, gonna be a 40-minute reading vlog. So either I'm sorry or you're welcome, whichever you prefer. Okay, I'm gonna go put this stuff away and take a shower and get cozy and ready for bed now that it is the late hour of 4 p.m. So, hello, an update. It is Saturday. I have just finished, this is actually the next one. I finished Archer by Rebecca Sharp, Dr. Rebecca Sharp. Loved it. I really love this series, and I have a feeling I will be reading all of her backlist books, and I haven't even looked up to see how many there are. There's 4 in this series, but I know she's got another series. There's actually a character in this one that's like briefly in it via phone call because he's an FBI agent and they were calling in for a favor. And at the end, she wrote like a little author's note like, oh, if you want to read his story, it's this one in this series. I'm like, FBI agent romances? Bones? Criminal Minds? Like, help me in. I will be reading as many of her books as I can. But I'm gonna kind of switch gears but split time between these two. So like I was saying, I want to read Turtles All the Way Down, which, look, I have a signed copy. I don't even remember that. I want to read Turtles All the Way Down because the movie is coming out next month. So I'm going to start this. It looks really short and really easy to read, so I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue to like get through. But if by some chance like it's not, like I'm not feeling it and I feel like I need to switch something else, I will start Hunter. Regardless, if I do read this and I finish it, then I'll be going on to Hunter anyway. This is book 2. I'm very excited. Book 2 will be kind of a friends to lovers situation, I think. But I'm even more excited for book 3 because I think book 3 is the one with the surprise pregnancy, which we all know is my favorite trope. So anyway, let's talk about Turtles All the Way Down. I actually don't remember what this book is about. I remember the main character has OCD, and John Green wrote a lot about his, or put a lot about his own experience and everything with that in the book, and that's all I know. The other thing I know actually is, I don't know why, or like, I don't think I did this as a book club. Maybe I did. Maybe there's a book review on my channel from like 8 years ago. Maybe I did like a video review because I have notes in here. The things I've written on my notes were thought spirals, hand sanitizers, ship, fight with Daisy, didn't expect the death, perfect ending, charm, and heart. So there's my review. You're welcome. Have no idea contextually what any of that means. Ship, just ship, period. Nothing. Am I talking about a relationship ship, or am I talking about a boat? I don't know. I do not know. But anyway, I'm going to try and read this a little bit. I am currently going to be packing up to go to the park to read. It's supposed to be book club, but we started with, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 people supposed to be here today. I'm currently looking at about 2, maybe 3, including me. So it's definitely gonna be a little bit of a bummer. I wish things were easier to plan. It's been a big issue of mine. But like a lot of this was stuff that was like couldn't be avoided, like getting called into work and, you know, like emergencies come up. But like, I wish we didn't have to work and we could just plan events and like be like, you know, 1800s women who just go over to each other's houses and spend time together. Then again, they couldn't vote, so but whatever. Anyway, so I'm still gonna go, even if it ends up just being me and my friend Jenny, who you've probably seen in a vlog at some point. Or I've at least mentioned. Also, having a pretty good bang day. Can we just talk about that for a second? But anyway, we're gonna go to the park. Maybe we'll discuss the book, but based on who I think is coming, I might be the only one who read the book. We'll find out. But we'll at least kind of just chat and pick a book for next time. I'm kind of thinking maybe we should do a mystery thriller, because our book club has not done a mystery / thriller. So it might be fun. So, and then because it's going to be a smaller group, then I realized Jenny and I might go get lunch or go get coffee or something. We'll find out. So that's my little update, and I will see you guys at the park. And I decided it's 4 o'clock. It's time for my PJs. Can we all agree? And I feel like I need to fix this angle a little bit. The cat is attacking me. That didn't work. She's literally trying to bite me off to the side. There we go. The one thing about cameras is, like, you have this nice camera that has the flip out thing so you can watch yourself on the screen, make sure it's focusing, blah, blah, blah. But the lens is so heavy, it tilts forward and can't stand up on its own, and I don't get it. Anyway, I'll tell you about this and all that. But first, I realized I didn't introduce Peaches. Peaches, come here. This is Peaches. You might have met her in one of my Christmas time vlogs. We fostered her, and she is a foster fail. We adopted her 2 days ago. Yesterday. She has the cone of shame on because she had her surgery last week, but she's just the sweetest little baby. She slept on my pillow with me last night. She's being a crazy lady right now, because I just got home. And it's almost DINNER time, so the pugs are a little crazy. I never thought I'd be a pug person, but I do really like these dogs. So Lovebug is also a pug. Lovebug is a full-bred pug that we bought for $50. Peaches was a street dog who has pug in her, obviously, but I don't think she's full pug. I don't know how much we're paying for her. I'm not really sure. Anyway, Peaches, it's time for a book haul, okay? Her full name is Princess Peach. My mom named her because when they got her, it was around when the Mario movie was coming out. So anyway, did I update that I finished that book? Yeah, I did. I rented the next one. This is book 2, Hunter. Of the brothers, well, never mind, Ranger's obviously my favorite. That's the 4th book, but I am excited for Hunter. Anyway, so we had book club. It was fun. Like I said, only 3 of us were able to come, but it was still a nice little day. It was actually not horrible weather this morning outside, but by the time like 1 p.m. rolled around, it was getting hot. I think the high was like 95 today. So spring is over for sure. My friend and I, we went to Bookman's, and I will show you my haul in just a moment. And then we went to lunch, and now I'm here. So I started reading this. I read chapter 1. I will read more of that now. I'll get to that. This is the book we were discussing at book club. The 2 of us that read it, liked it but didn't love it. And I talked a lot about this, I think, in this vlog last week. So it was good, wasn't great. I need to put it away now. And then book haul. Okay. Oh, I need to go check if I own these books. So here was my thought process. I want more Tessa Dare books. And I'm pretty sure I've read all the Tessa Dare books I have. And I haven't read these, so I was like, by that logic, I must not own them. I cannot guarantee that, and I haven't gone to go in my room and look. I'll look later. But my thought process is, 1, they were $4 each. Like, they're super cheap. 2, if I do own them, I will gift them to one of my friends. So because everyone could use more Tessa Dare books in their life. So this is Do You Want to Start a Scandal by Tessa Dare. Here is the step back. Here is the cover. This is part of the, is this Spindle Cove or the other one? Or none? Who knows? It doesn't say. And this might just be a standalone. And again, I'm not at all confident that I don't own all three of these. But I thought that I had read all the physical Tessa Dare books I own. But like the more I look at these, I don't know if they're just covers I recognize because I recognize all their covers or because I own them. But I already told my friend, I said, if I get home and I own all of these, come November, these will be in your birthday gift, okay? So anyway, this is on the night of a ball, I don't know how to say that word, someone has a scandalous tryst in the library, but they don't know who. And they're trying to figure out how they know. I'm not really sure. I don't really care. It sounds fun. It's Tessa Dare. And then I got When a Scot Ties the Knot. Again, could very well be on my shelf already. Oh, I love that step back. Are you kidding? I feel like I don't own that step back. So this is part of the Castles Ever After series. I don't think I've read anything from, well, I guess that depends on what's in the series. Oh, I have read Romancing the Duke. So that's the first one. And then Say Yes to the Marquess, if that's how you say that word, is part of that series as well. Regardless, Romancing the Duke is one of my favorite historical romances ever. I read that a couple months ago. I loved that book. So this is, I've got the hiccups, Miss Madeline Gracechurch, what a name, is a artist. She's talented with a drawing pencil. Weird way to say that she's an artist. But hopelessly awkward. What a mood. She's a failure on the London Marriage Mart. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now that I'm reading this synopsis, I'm like 99% sure I own this book. I looked on my app where I like chart the books that I own, but I don't know the last time I updated that was, so whoops. But I haven't read this, so regardless, maybe I'll make someone buddy read it with me and like give this to someone. Anyway, she invents a sweetheart so she stops looking like a failure on the London Marriage Mart, and she makes somebody up, Captain Mackenzie, and she writes all these fake letters, blah blah blah, and then a couple years later he shows up, and turns out there really is someone named Captain Mackenzie, and he's like, hey, you've been writing me all these letters, who are you, what's going on, you said we were getting married. So that could be like a next read. That sounds so fun. And then the next one, Julia Quinn, it has a quote on all three of these books. That seems a little crazy. This one does not have a step back, unfortunately. This is Tessa Dare, A Week to Be Wicked. I have like rented this audiobook before, but not actually gotten around to it. Oh, it has the word blue stocking on it. I'm completely sold. So this is part of the Spindle Cove series. I have read a couple of those. I don't remember which ones, to be honest. The main character's name is Minerva. I hope she gets a nickname because I don't. How am I just like? You mean Professor McGonagall? Like, how do I not just imagine her? I don't know. Maybe this is young Professor McGonagall's origin story before she finds out she's a witch. Anyway, so she's a spinster. Love it. Peaches. Oh no, that was Lovebug making that noise. Anyway, I need a nap. So, spinster. Lord Payne, a rake of the First Order. These unlikely partners have 1 week to fake an elopement, to convince family and friends they're in love, to outrun armed robbers and survive their worst nightmares, and to travel 400 miles without killing each other. Oh, so we've got forced proximity, we got fake marriage, or yeah, fake elopement, so fake marriage, like fake relationship. We've got suspense. there's just no one does historical romance, like Regency vibe historical romance, like Tessa Dare. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you've never tried historical romance, please, you're missing out. Go try one and start with Tessa Dare. She is the place to start. Next, I also, I believe I'm close to completing my Joanna Shupe collection. This was the last book in my mind that I didn't already have. There might be, oh wait, the first series she published that had that Magnate is part of, I think I need to finish buying that series. Those ones are hard to find because I only ever really buy historicals like from used bookstores. And lately, my Half Price Books never has any Tessa Dare, which is why I bought all 3 of these, not knowing if I owned them or not. Because my Half Price Books never has any Tessa Dare. But yeah, this is The Lady Gets Lucky by Joanna Shupe. This is part of the Fifth Avenue Rebels series. I've read the first one, The Heiress Hunt. I loved it because it's Joanna Shupe, but it wasn't as good as as her other series. So all 7 of the books in this picture I own. It's just the older series I think I don't have completed. Joanna Shupe is my favorite historical romance author. She writes in the Gilded Age era for a lot of hers, this one included. I love the Gilded Age. In fact, that writing project I was talking about might just be taking place in the Gilded Age. But yeah, this is, who is this following? Heiress Alice Lusk. She comes up with a plan. She's going to get lessons from Christopher Kit Ward, which there is nothing I love more than like a lesson book. I don't know what that trope would necessarily be called, but that Lessons in Seduction is what the tagline is. Love it. Love that. The Deal by Elle Kennedy has one of the best executions of that. And I've been talking for so long. I need to wrap it up. But yeah, I just am completing my series. So got those. And then I found a used copy of an Emily Henry book, so I couldn't help but get it. I recently read Beach Read for the first time. I loved it. So I feel like getting an Emily Henry book used for only $10 is pretty good. It's $17 retail. And I checked, it was $11.99 on Amazon. So I thought, why not? This is a cute book. I'm excited to give it a try. I think Emily Henry is just a really fun author. I don't like the tactile feel of this cover. Oh, did you hear my nails scratch it? Oh, that's so much. This is like a smooth cover. Okay. I'm having issues. Next, I'm going to read for a little bit. I'm going to read Turtles All the Way Down, try to get past chapter 1, see how I'm feeling about it. I'm liking it so far. Obviously, I've read it before, but see if I'm like at home, like focused, I can actually focus on reading. And then if I can't focus on reading, I do want to read Hunter as well, but also I might try and finish season 2 of Bridgerton. I don't know actually how many episodes I have left, but here's the thing about Bridgerton. So the trailer for season 3 just came out when I'm filming this. It came out like 2 days ago. Season 3 looks absolutely genius. And I think part of that is I'm very partial, like biased to Nicola. I don't know how to say her last name. She's from Derry Girls, and I love Derry Girls. And I love the character of Penelope. And like the idea of the friends to lovers, Penelope and Colin, like that, those are my favorite tropes. So I very much am looking forward to season 3. I've consistently been conflicted with Bridgerton because I want to be obsessed with it. I want to love it. And my friend is literally dropping off some of the Bath & Body Works Bridgerton stuff later tonight for me. But anyway, like I want to just be 100% in it, but I can't, because of how much I despise season 1, and how much I really don't like Julia Quinn either. And that's why like I want to like binge read all the books and like find out everything that happens. And I never watched the Queen Charlotte show, although I don't think Julia Quinn really had anything to do with the Queen Charlotte show. So maybe that's actually even better than the other stuff. But, and when I read The Duke and I years ago now, I posted quite a long review on my Instagram, like a video.
about all the reasons I hated that book. And I am not a hard to please person when it comes to reading. Like, I am just here for the vibes. And the first 80% of that book was fantastic. It was fun. Daphne was a little annoying, but like, it was fine. But the last 20% was so bad, and like, it makes me angry just thinking about it. And this clip is so long. This reading vlog is gonna be like an hour long, but I really hate Daphne as a character, and I hate that Julia Quinn wrote it this way. And it would have been one thing if I could dismiss the books and say, you know what, it's the source material, it is what it is. And if Shonda Rhimes is her name, right, had chosen to go a different direction with the series. I also think there are so many historical romance series out there. Why is Bridgerton the one that got adapted? I think there's a lot better ones. But anyway, it's just because I hate Daphne, and I hate her behavior, and I hate her decisions, and I hate that she never has to face any consequences for what a terrible person she is. But she's not in season 3, so but yeah, no, I hate the rape scene. And I hate Julia Quinn for writing it. I don't care that it was trendy at the time in the early 2000s when it came to historical romance. I don't really care. I hate that Daphne never faced consequences for that. Personally, if I had been the Duke, I would have dumped her on the side of the road and said, yeah, I'm divorcing you, figure out your own life, see if your brother will take you back. And then her brother should have not taken her back, and she should have, I don't know, died or something. Anyway, that's why I feel so conflicted about Bridgerton, because I really have serious beef with Julia Quinn, but I also have serious issues with FOMO, and I don't handle those well. And I really want to see the Wallflower story. I think Penelope and I think the actors that are in season 3 deserve that. They deserve the attention. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with the actress who plays Daphne. She's fine. She seems nice. I would have maybe questioned some things, but she didn't, but whatever. I just wish, like, historical romance is finally getting attention, like mainstream. I just wish it wasn't on this series. I wish something else had been adapted. There are so many good classic authors out there. Beverly Jenkins is one that comes to mind. She's the only name popping in my head right now. I'm actually horrible. Tessa Dare. She's, I mean, a little bit younger, but there's a lot of really great authors out there that could have been adapted with long series as well. Lisa Kleypas. Like, there's a lot of names that I think could have maybe served as a show better. I get it that the huge family is an appealing thing and like it translates to screen really well, but writing quality wise, there's better historical romance series out there. Anyway, now that I have been rambling for literally almost 20 minutes, I apologize. Actually, no, I don't. I love long reading vlogs, so I hope you do too. I'm gonna go read for a little bit, and then I'll probably close out the reading vlog later tonight because I want to edit this too. So I'm gonna read for a while, maybe watch some Bridgerton, finish out season 2 so I can watch season 3 when it comes out next month. I don't know why I never finished season 2. I just didn't. I do really like the guy who plays Anthony though, because he's gonna be playing Fiyero in Wicked. So I'm excited for that. He will be the only saving grace in the Wicked movie, because everybody else that was cast I do not like. But he's a perfect Fiyero, so I'll take what I can get. Anyway, I will see you guys later. I'm extra chatty today, so my camera's gonna die. I know I was just saying how I was yapping too much in this video, but my friend dropped off my Bath & Body Works stuff, so I'm gonna do a haul for you. Hello. So she works at Bath & Body Works, so she picked up some of the Bridgerton stuff for me. And let me show you. I told her to kind of just pick out what she thought I would like. So, first off, I've got the Bridgerton Study Candle. This has notes of smooth amber, oakwood, dried orchid. That's it. It smells so good. I love it. I really love the smell of orchid, and I really love the smell of amber. So a very nice candle, and I love the design they went with. My camera's gonna die. Do you think it'll let me get through this? We'll find out. And then the other candle, Wisteria Garden. This has notes of rosewood, English rain, lemon petals. I love rose and I love rain. I love lemon a little bit less, but this smells really good. And again, super cute packaging. This is all just packaging, let's be real. And then the thing I wanted the most was this mirror. You can see my camera setup here. It's just this cute little tray. I plan on putting like maybe little some of my oils or some sort of like perfume or something like that on there. Okay, and then she got this candle for free, and since it was part of the collection, she gave it to me. It's the Bridgerton Diamond of the Season scent, which is pretty good too. I can't read the scent because it's got a sticker on the bottom that I think was because it was marked as one of the like free employee candles. And then one of the lotions, oh, this is the lid for that candle. And then the lotion in the same scent, Diamond of the Season. So I can read it on here. It is peach, daffodil, and jasmine. I love jasmine. I don't love peach as a scent, but I think this was the only thing they made in body care. I can't remember all the things, but it is actually pretty nice on the skin. It's a very fruity smell, more fruity than I would usually go for, but I just wanted to be a part of the collection because like I said, the FOMO, but also
Hello. Obviously, in that last clip, my camera died, but with the intention of hopefully, maybe, probably not, getting around to editing this video tonight, I'm going to close it out here. I am 100 pages into, almost 100 pages, sorry, 83, into Turtles All the Way Down. I'm going to read, my goal is to read for like maybe another hour and then switch to watching Bridgerton. This is a really short book, so I know that I probably could finish it all. But I also want to watch Bridgerton. I don't know. I also am like so burnt out on work right now, so I don't want to do anything actually. I just want to like sit there and like stare into space. And I already have to go back tomorrow, so that'll be really fun. Hopefully it's not too horrible. Don't become a nurse, guys. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, you know, to my channel, so maybe one day I won't have to work in a hospital. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I got some reading done. It was fun. This vlog's probably going to be insanely long. I was just extra chatty. Honestly, not even that extra. I'm just chatty normally. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.